Hello there, and welcome aboard another episode of Rule the Waves 2 as Great Britain. Before we get started in the game today, I have a brief announcement to make. I will be flying in the Yasta 5's tournament this month, the Black September campaign in the Flying Circus. So, by the time this episode goes live, I will be actively involved flying that and will probably not have time to record the next episode before it's supposed to come out. So if there's a one-day gap in Rule the Waves episodes, please do not be surprised and do not be disappointed. We'll resume our normal broadcast schedule shortly, and that also means I'll have a whole bunch of fantastic new airplane footage to record and put together some cool new video guides for you to enjoy. So, with that said, let's actually get this started. In our last episode, we finally drove Germany to surrender, and we took a whole bunch of territories from them, crushed them completely, and now we're at peace. And that means much smaller naval budgets, and it's time to bring everybody back home. So we have a lot of ships we gotta return. Let's start off by taking a look at locations. And we're going to tell everyone who's not in Northern Europe to head on home. Alrighty, let's see. So we've got a whole bunch of people currently stationed in Southern Africa, where our previous campaign was going on. So we're just going to take all those, and we're going to tell them, here we go, move back to Northern Europe. Okay, so those guys are off. And we'll take these guys, the Proserpines, and we're going to move them back as well. So you guys can head back to Northern Europe. And let's see, what else do we have? Got a bunch of guys in the Mediterranean, most of which are foreign stations, so I don't worry about those too much, but we can take the Andromeda and move her home. There we go, back to Northern Europe. Anyone else? Let's see, those are all foreign station. Oh wait, here we go. The Maxtons. Alright, we'll grab those and we'll send those back to Northern Europe. Okay, so that's that. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Nope. Let's check this one more time. We're going to sort by type. Hang on. Displacement first, then type. So we're going to start off by placing all of our major capital ships back in a reserve. So that should save a fat chunk of money. There we go. That was 5 million in the bank right there. We've got 2 more fleet carriers. I'm leaving those on active because I want to maintain their crews and their elite status and all that other stuff. So I'm not messing around with that. So all the carriers, they are staying on active. The Camperdowns, as soon as they get back, they're going straight into mothballs. They've done some good service, but time to let them rest. And then we have our Maxtons and Splendids also heading back, but they're going to stay on active because, well, carriers. Keep those crew experience up. The heavy cruisers can all go into reserve. There we go. And once the other ones get home, oh, here we go, we got one more to move. So we'll bring that back to Northern Europe, and once they get back, the Endeavour can go into reserve as well. Okay, moving on. We have a whole bunch of Pandoras. These are going obsolete, so we need to rebuild them. So we'll just open that for rebuild right there. Okay, let's see what we can do. What can we do here? So not a whole lot there. They do appear to be slightly overweight. That would probably be due to the radar that's been added on. We do have torpedo reload, so that's nice. Let's see, is there anything else we can do here? Can I do secondary director? Yes, I could. And, oh, we could have improved main guns. Yeah, let's do that. Better quality 6-inch guns, that's always nice. Okay, that does put us slightly overweight, however. 28 tons overweight. I'm not a big fan of that, because that could result in us slowing down. Let's see. So, where can we get that tonnage back? Can we... Nope, that's not going to do the trick. Well, unfortunately, we're probably going to have to ditch some torpedo tubes. On the other hand, that frees up some weight for medium AA. And there we go. That looks, well, let's see. 8 medium A's, 1 light A. Yeah, that'll be fine. I definitely want that emphasis on heavy and medium AA. It's much more effective at, or those benefit from AA directors, whereas light AA does not. Those are basically point and shoot guns. And then furthermore, the heavier caliber stuff is able to affect more of a fleet-wide thing, protecting ships nearby as well, which is the primary purpose of these light cruisers. Okay, so that is pretty well set. We have fancy new guns. We have secondary directors, so that'll be nice. Improve the effectiveness of our secondary guns. Anything else we can do? Nope. I already got the fire control improvements. We'll call that good. And we're just going to throw all of these in for rebuild. And that just burned off all the money we were saving. Well, nuts. Oh well, it'll only be for a few months. Okay, carriers are looking okay. Those are in reserve. Let's see, we also have a bunch of older cruisers that need some modernization as well. So we'll get those started with the Intrepids. So we'll open that design for rebuild. I don't intend to upgrade the 6-inch guns on these, but at the very least, we should throw in better fire control, because that does make a significant difference in their combat effectiveness. And they have been known to stumble into actual battle events, so it is important to actually keep these things in combat effective. There we go. Drop down those secondaries just a hair. Let's see. Not too terribly expensive. Can I throw on a secondary director as well? Let's see, rebuild cost. Yeah, not a whole lot of change there. Yeah, that's worth it. That's worth it. Not too worried about improving the guns. Mostly we just need to hit when it comes to light cruisers. So we'll throw all those in for rebuild as well. And then I expect that we're going to have some foreign station shortages, but I've got additional ships that I can bring out of mothball and send those on foreign station instead. At least for now, and that should do the job pretty well. Let's see, other stuff. We do have a whole bunch of destroyers, Garys and Wavenese and such. So we're going to put all of those on reserve. There we go, keep those modern destroyers set. Working our way down. I've got our seaplane tenders. Oh, why are you still hanging out there? I want you moving home as well. There we go, Northern Europe, off you go. Alright, and all of those are heading home. Then all of our older destroyers, Lances, Stowers, Red Poles, all you fellows go to mothballs. You've done good service, but it's time to take a break. Elmsgarth's also going, and Dependents, and Jeds. And these ones as well. And the Swan Rivers. And the Derwents. In fact, yeah, all of these guys, you're going into mothballs. There we go. We got some decent savings there. Okay, and then air group savings. Alright, I'm not putting the carriers on reserve, but all the other stations do need to go. So we're going to keep these guys reserve. Okay, and that is some savings. Alright, and that will have to do. That's going to be expensive for a few turns, but once those ships come out, we should be able to put more ships to rest and save the rest of our budget. Okay. That is a lot of construction there. But it's fine, because the Behemoth is about to launch, and that'll save almost everything. Alright, next turn. Yep, Behemoth is launched. Oh, here we go. Navy Statistical Department compiled a study of enemy aircraft losses during the recent war. Let's see what we have. Okay. So, total enemy aircraft shot down 33. 52% were shot down by fighters. So that emphasizes the effectiveness of combat air patrol. We definitely do need to be making sure we have that and are using it as much as possible. Shot down by other aircraft. Yep, we did have a few enemy fighters shot down by our bombers, so that is a significant consideration. 27% shot down by heavy AA, 6% by medium, and 6% by light. Which is interesting, because we do have a very heavy emphasis on heavy AA, but we also have a stronger emphasis on light AA than we do on medium. But the medium was still winning out over the light AA. So very much shows that medium AA is more effective pound for pound than light AA is. Other than that, big lessons, combat air patrol all the way. That is the biggest, most effective thing. Alright. Let's see. Shipyard experience, hooray. Behemoth is commissioned. Let's see, we've got... Yep, sounds good. We've got various squadrons returning to base. Let's see, and I intend to send the Juggernaut directly... the Behemoth directly into reserve. Save some more money. Let's see, we've got 2 more ships here. Oh, no, those are carriers. Not messing around with those. That's gonna drive me nuts. There we go. Okay. Properly sorted. Okay, these guys are still on their way back. They should be back next turn. Then we can mothball those. Cruisers. Looking good. We'll reserve those. Huzzah. Oh, yep, looks like we're a little bit short on our foreign station requirements this turn, so we're going to have to take a few ships out of mothballs. Okay, our patrol cruisers can go into mothballs as well. There we go. Get those guys taking a break. And the Proserpines should be back in 2 more turns. What else do we have? We'll put you on foreign station. Okay, we need to start dealing with our foreign station stuff. So, we'll take these comices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're just shy. 1 more. And here we go. 6. There we go. Foreign station requirements are good. Okay, let's see. And this guy should not be on active fleet. He should be on foreign station. Okay. And hey, look at that. We still have 1 ship in mothballs, in case anything should happen. Okay, carriers are all looking good. Seaplane tenders are heading home. Destroyers are looking okay. Destroyers are looking okay. They're all heading home, and you need to head home as well. Anything else here? Looking good. Well, aside from that guy, 1 more turn for repairs. Whoops. And And I think that about covers things for now. How's our construction going? Almost done for the cruiser rebuilds. So we'll just push those right along. What? Displeased by a lack of ships on foreign stations? I thought we were good. Destroyer Dune is commissioned. A disarmament conference is being held in The Hague. Oh, interesting. Well, the last disarmament conference did not go too well. Let's see what's going on right now. Okay. So I see one battleship under construction by Germany and one battle cruiser. So nothing significant there. America is building one battleship and 5 battle cruisers, and it looks like Italy is building something. So that could have some results. Let's see, what kind of stuff does Germany have under construction? 2 45,000-ton battleships. What about the USA? They've got one of them Nevada class, which we can see what they've got. Looks pretty solid there. 28 knots, 9 20-inch guns, and a very heavy armor belt. And then battlecruiser-wise, Franklins and Kearsarges, all in the 46,000 ton range. Probably armed with 16-inch guns. Probably in the 30 to 32 knot range with 12 to 12.5 inch belt. Honestly, I think it is significant to shut down America's capital ship construction. We currently have the advantage, and I would very much like to maintain that. On the one hand, that'll cancel the that monster that they're building, the Nevada, and that'll also shut down their battlecruiser construction, and that'll allow us to maintain an overall capital ship advantage there. So, you know what? Sure, we'll go for this disarmament treaty. We'll see what happens. Oh. Well, that's a little bit bigger than what I was expecting. I guess they decided to allow people to build battleships, just not the just not reasonable ones. All right, so no more ships of larger than 26,000 tons displacement. Okay. And main caliber guns restricted to 14 inches. Treaty will be in force for 8 years. Yep, there we go. Germany has to scrap the ships they have under construction. France has had to... France was reporting they didn't have anything under construction. Those liars. Russia also had ships. Interesting. That didn't show up in our thing. And then here we go. US has to scrap some more ships as well. And Japan has scrapped the Okinoshima. And Italy scrapped some ships as well. Haha. There we go. That'll show them. Alright. Design improved hull design methods. Reduces armor weight by 1%. Huzzah. Effective smoke generators, more effective smoke screens from all ship types. Well, I know our ships do sometimes attempt to deploy smoke screens, whether I want them to or not, but it's generally not something that I use. Oh, and our scientists are tantalizingly close to inventing improved surface search radar. That is significant. That gives me some actual consistent and reliable radar. So Tier 1, we didn't actually have any predicted radar ranges. Tier 2 is when we first start getting an actual effective radar range that we can reliably detect ships within. So here we go, huge wave of scrapping. And I expect in a few more months we're going to have a huge wave of new construction. So quick check here, new construction. Nope, not yet. They've got to design their new ships, and they have to finish development of those designs, which takes about 3 to 5 months, and then they can begin construction. So in a few more turns, we should start seeing stuff. Meanwhile, let's see what kind of stuff we can come up with. So our treaty, let's see. So we are slightly short on foreign station tonnage. So we're going to have to do something about that. Very annoyed. Okay, let's see. So we've got one ship here. We're going to foreign station that. Do we have anything else we can do? Yeah, we do. But that one ship was good enough. Okay. So our foreign station requirements are met. And these comuses are going to be going obsolete soon. And we also got to do stuff about these Hermiones and Floras. Oh boy. Okay, so that is going to be a bit of an issue with foreign station requirements. Let's see, here we go. Indivisible has finished her rebuild, so we can put her on reserve. And the camper downs have gotten back home, so we can put those in mothballs. Huzzah! Okay, let's see, what else can we do? 2 more turns till our cruiser rebuilds are finished. What the? Tensions low and a disarmament treaty enforced. Parliament reduces naval spending. Now is not the time for that, you fools. Okay, France is scrapping submarines. Looks like other nations are scrapping submarines too. Good. Okay, hey, Germany isn't happy with us, and apparently Italy isn't happy with us either. That's interesting. Alright, let's take a look at our aircraft types, since that is always important to keep up. Let's see, our Supermarine skuas have proven fairly effective. They're the ones that got most of the kills. So we can obsolete the old Supermarine swordfishes. So those can go, and that leaves us with our oldest design being the torpedo bomber, 1936. So let's request some new roles. So we want a new torpedo bomber. First priority is going to be range. Second priority is going to be speed. Actually, at this point, our torpedo bombers are decent on the range. So let's swap those around. Speed and then range. Alright, request is in. We'll see what comes from that. And, ooh, foreign station is not doing good. Okay, who all got home? Okay, we'll reserve fleet the Andromeda. Oh boy, we're 24,000 tons shy. Let's see. We should have some comuses. Okay, so we'll put those on foreign station. Yeah, there we go. And we're still 9,000 tons shy. Ooh. Let's see. We've got Proserpines. Alright, well, might as well. We're throwing these guys on foreign station. And that covers our requirements. Well, I was hoping to save money there, but oh well. And at this point, I think it is safe to scrap these Koilas. They've done decent stuff, but we no longer have any need at all for seaplane tenders. We've got enough light carriers to cover any sort of foreign adventures we do, and we still have our fleet carriers, so I'm going to scrap these seaplane tenders. Alright, fairly well. Let's see, and hey, our destroyers have gotten back home. So let's just mothball those. There we go, a little bit of money, financial savings there. And actually, I'm going to mothball the remainder of our destroyers as well. Not that it's a huge change, but every little bit counts. Let's see, and one more turn until all these cruisers come out of the yards. Huzzah! There we go, 2 destroyers are commissioned. Why did that show up over here? 19 cruisers are finished. Ooh, unexpected advances in hull construction. Oh, more weight savings. And there's our surface search radar 2. Outstanding. Okay, and that has gotten us a significant savings in money. Let's take a look and see what we can do now. So we have all of our heavy cruisers are looking okay. Where's our... Okay, so the Pandoras, those can all go into mothballs. Save some money there. Where's the other ships? Okay, a whole bunch of Intrepids. So we're going to mothball those. Wow, we are still losing money. Not as much as we were before, but we are still losing money, and that's not great. Okay, who else was obsolete in need of rebuilds? Let's see, we had the Hermiones and the Floras. And those should be, let's see, there's a total of 6 of those. We have a total of 7 Intrepids. Okay, so we will put these fellows on foreign station, and we'll see about rebuilding these Hermiones. Okay, so first things first, we need fire control upgrades. We'll throw on a secondary director because why not? And we'll make weight for it by ditching some of those secondaries. And there we go. Well within our budget. Actually, hang on. There we go, 60. And that allows us to keep that light AA gun. Because every little bit counts. Okay. Well, that looks like a good rebuild for the Hermione class cruisers. We'll take that. Getting improved fire control, but otherwise looks good. Should be 3 months. Yep, sounds good to me. And then the other group that needed rebuilds were the Floras. Okay, we'll plop down an advanced director there and a secondary director there. We'll ditch one of those secondary guns and let's see about throwing on some of them medium AAs. Wow, that actually looks pretty impressive. Alright, we'll take that and off you go. Okay, so those rebuilds are set. I also think there were some destroyers that were obsolete. Alright, we got these Gurkhas that are a 1926 mod. Let's see, I want to rebuild these. They're a 1500 tonner, so they are hang on, whoops, wrong button. Okay, open design for rebuild. So these are supposed to be we're going to rebuild these for anti-submarine use. They should already be fairly well equipped for that. Yep, they got K guns, they got depth charge storage. So there's not a whole lot that they need. Let's see, if we go to improved director. What would happen, out of curiosity, if we ditch the mount and we throw on torpedo reloads? Oh, nope, can't quite do that. That actually looks pretty interesting. One mount with reloading torpedoes. K-guns, depth charge storage. Better fire control. This is actually a very solid rebuild for what it is. I'm almost curious if I'm able to stack on a forward superimposed. Wow. If I do that, we go up to 4-inch dual purpose. We can ditch that. That still gives us a decent heavy AA factor. And then I have the spare tonnage for mines. And we can throw on some AA guns. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that'll probably work. Oh, can't do that. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. That's a pretty solid rebuild right there. Not too terribly expensive. And quite a step up in capability. Oh, uh-oh. My carriers are going obsolete. That's not so good. Alright, let's see what I can do with this. Okay, open design for rebuild. So he's got some very nice looking carriers here. We have some weight savings there. Could I... Let's see. I don't have any AA directors. First of all, let's see if I can go up to a larger caliber of guns. 5-inch dual purpose. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can totally do that. Okay, and then we need some AA directors. Okay. We'll make that 2 AA directors. I bumped us up to 30 from, what was it, 27, I think? 27 up to 30. Oh. Yeah, that's starting to push into the point of diminishing returns. Now we're going to stack on some medium AA. And that should do the well, hang on. I do actually want some fire control on there, so we'll throw on an advanced director, and we need to save some weight. Okay. Okay, that'll have to do the trick. Not quite as much firepower as I was hoping for, but hey, it'll work. And that gives us 5-inch dual purpose, so much heavier heavy AA factor should help quite a bit against air raids, and we have enough light and medium AA to actually do something to defend. And with the fire control, those 5-inch guns will also be useful against surface targets. So in case we run into any surface opposition there. Alrighty. I think we're going to save that. Yeah, I know. Ammo allowance for main guns is on the low side. It'll be fine. They're not supposed to shoot at anything. Ooh, hang on. I can't afford that right now. We're going to have to hold off on rebuilding those. Okay, well, let's move along and see if we can finish up some of these rebuilds. And actually, I may have to start putting more ships into mothballs. I don't really want to do it, but I fear I'm going to have to put some of my battle cruisers into mothballs. Wow. That had negligible change on my budget. But at some point we're going to have to go through and swap out all of their guns anyway in major rebuilds, so they'll have time to work back up. Because we have fantastic new 16-inch guns. Quality 1. Oh boy. Alright. And yep, Prime Minister ain't happy with that. Of course. Alright, well, let's see. Where was those battle cruisers? Let's take the most modern ones. Or at least the least expensive ones. We'll reserve fleet that. No, he don't like that. We'll reserve fleet those. There we go. So Japan wants to buy technology? Absolutely. If they want to finance my rebuilds, then that is fine. Scientists are currently baffled by electro-optical director. Ooh. Well, I'm annoyed at the setback, but hey, they're working on the next level of fire control. That's very good. That is very, very good. Okay, who just finished their rebuilds? Throw you into mothballs. All those carriers are looking good. You guys go into mothballs. What else do we have left? Okay, 3 months left on all of those. More wave news should be finishing up soon. And then my corvettes should be coming out soon too. Good. Wow, that was actually a remarkable change in budget there. With all those corvettes finishing up. Let's see. So we're going to save even more money by throwing them directly into mothballs. Two corvettes, one destroyer. Oh, close to mastering temper brittle hardness. Mastered. Gotta make sure you've double mastered it. It's the only way to be sure. And one more temporary setback in electro-optical director. I concur, electricity is scary and hurts quite a bit. Would not recommend that. So yeah, if they're having troubles with that, I perfectly understand. Okay, and then once those new cruisers come out, we can start shifting around some of our stuff. And our budget is starting to come back to a more reasonable level. There we go. Japan wants to buy technology? Absolutely. That is fine by me. Okay, we had a whole bunch of ships finish up. And that means financial savings. Hey, look at that. We are back in the black. Okay, we're going to mothball those destroyers. Oh, uh-oh. Looks like our Garys are starting to go obsolete. But first we have some cruisers we have to deal with. Let's see where those end up with. That was the Floras and Hermiones. Okay, I do think... Oh, wow. Flora's actually got radar right off the bat. Nice. Let's see. So I do think I'm going to try to send those things... Oh boy. All of our battleships are going obsolete too. Oh, it's going to be a race to modernize everything. Let's see. So I do actually want to know what my foreign tonnage requirements are at each station. Let's see. So we currently have... So we need 15,000 tons worth of shipping in North American East Coast. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so that's one. Active. 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 So how's that doing? Well, that put us right on the ball. So having 3 ships on active in there does the job. Let's see how we're doing over here. Caribbean requires 17,000, and we currently have 3 light cruisers there. Let's see about that. So we'll take those 3, and we're going to active those. Let's see if that met the requirements. Yep, good there. Let's see, what's next? West Africa requires 8,000 tons. We currently have 1... Oh, we currently have nobody there, so that'll have to move some ships around. Alright, Southern Africa requires 24,000 tons worth of ships, and we've got 3 cruisers there. Alright, so those Southern Africa ships are going active. Let's see if that met the requirements. Nope, a little bit short there, so we're going to have to send some more ships over. Let's see, what else do we have? Indian Ocean, force requirement 24,000. We currently have 3. So we're a little bit short there. Okay, so that was in Indian Ocean. Let's see. So these fellows, active fleet. Yep, still a little bit short there. What about here? Southeast Asia, 24,000. We've got 3 light cruisers. Let's see about active fleeting those. So that was Southeast Asia. Active fleet. And yep, a little bit short there. What about Southern Pacific? 24,000. Wow, that's some pretty hefty colonial requirements there. And we only have 2 in the area. Okay. Southern Pacific, active fleet those. There we go. And wow, why are all these fellows hanging out in the Med? We definitely do not need that many ships in the Med. Alright, do we have anything in need in Central Pacific? Nope. What about Northeast Asia? Yeah, nothing. Nothing Northeast Asia. What about over here? East Coast, no requirements. We've got 1 ship. West Coast, 12,000 requirement. We have no ships, so we're going to have to do something about that. And then Mediterranean, we need... Okay, so we do have a decent requirement there. But we don't need that many. Alright, so Mediterranean, let's see what we can do. So we're going to try 4 on active. Let's see how we're doing. We're up to 20,000. So probably another 5. Probably going to be just shy. Yeah, just shy. 1 more. And there we go. Okay, so that covers foreign station requirements there. And hopefully that means the other ships are going to disperse. Okay. Not that I expect any significant changes in finances at that point, but hopefully it'll reduce the chances of rebellions against me. Okay, so that covers those. Oh my. Corvette's going obsolete. Let's see. Resort these things again, and... Okay, finances are back in the black. We have over 1 million available. And what do we want to do with that? We have a lot of modernizations to do. Let's worry about modernizing our smaller, older stuff first. Let's see, so... The Comuses are going to need modernization at some point. But I'm not too hugely worried about that yet. We have the Dependence class. Those guys need some modernization. They're just corvettes. They're just minesweepers. I'm not going to worry about that at all. Just a quick dry dock paint and patch, and off you go again. Keep that nice and cheap. There we go. Anyone else in need? Okay, those are all fine. You two can go on mothballs. And then destroyers wise, the Wavenese were good. The Garys are going obsolete. So let's see what we can do with those. Okay, so they're definitely doing very well with those 4-inch dual purpose. They've already got good fire control, so that's fantastic. Got our torpedo reloads. Yeah, I can't really think of a whole lot to do with these. They're doing really good. Alright, we'll just call that good right there. We'll just drag them in for a quick paint and patch and call it good. Because there's really nothing else we can do for them. And off you go. Alright, and that'll take up our budget for the next few months. And, oh, would you look at the time. I think we're going to have to call this episode to a close here. Probably going to be much more rebuilds and modernizations in the next episode too, but we'll figure that out next time. Until then, Katori87 signing out.